Today, we're building Mashle in Minecraft, but this isn't like any other video. Stick around and you'll see why. And we're back in the Superfly. Yes. Okay, well, to build Mashle, you have to find out what scene. And I already found one, which shouldn't take long. I'm hoping. With the little smoke clouds around. Those can honestly just be like cobwebs. Because this build is a mostly in-air build. Okay, so let's start it hand by hand, brick by brick. I built this place. So as you can see, this is a new type of video. So if you want to learn how to grow on YouTube, and some other things, stick around. You get a little Mashle action at the end. I watched Jaren's video and for some reason, like, my brain's like, and now the sponsor of today's video. Like, you know, I don't even have sponsors. Sadly, I'm not paid to do any of this. I just suffer for free. But I can suffer for money in the future. If that was your job profession, like, you see someone comes and asks you, hey, what do you do for a living? Professional sufferer. Yeah, but either way. So I have a race today, right? You'll probably hear about this race through the lengths of the recording and like just plans I have in general. But I am a track guy. I do like distance running. So all you sprinters and your goddamn cushy lifestyles, yeah, you know I'm talking to you. You people don't go out inside in the cold. Okay, so that's the first smoke cloud done. I think we're gonna make a second one over somewhere like this. So this weekend I ended up at a meet in New York City for the 800, and I'm trying to see if I can like run 158 for nationals. Because to go to nationals was like it's not even it is a goal along with like hit 10k. So I gotta like make decent content. Like you know how awkward it's been like just sitting around because like I haven't done content in so long. So when I turned on the camera this morning, I was just like just wasn't making sense. Like it's like my brain just like got how to make content, which in all fairness it probably should, but like let me drop like old YouTube knowledge on you. There's so many little things that just change pretty much the entire game when it comes to YouTube. Yeah, like little templates, images, like just little explanations that have took my YouTube game from like 0 to like I wouldn't say 100, but like 0 to like 10. It's like I've been doing like Nate Wealth thing just a couple of days after like rewatching some like masterminds and stuff like that, and just like genuinely like, you know, sitting down and like using all the information. Like bro, I had my first video hit like 1k views, and then later that month I was taking like another course, right, like money maxing this time, and like bro, I didn't even realize I was doing like an editing style. Like I know everyone has an editing style, but like I didn't realize I was doing a dopamine edit. He describes the type of video which is a dopamine edit. Hell, he even made one, and then I go back and look at my old video and I'm like, bro, I made one of these without even fucking knowing, and that's why I did so well. So like probably this video is gonna be like dopamine edited, like a mix of both, because like I know you TikTok users can't like hold anything unless I put fucking Subway Surfers below it. So either way, back to track stuff, right? So yeah, qualifying natties is the dream, and I feel like I can do it. Like what's it called? Like it's a 20. Like if you know anything about 800s, like 3-second differentials, like I should probably like dumb it down for most people. It feels hurtful to say like, well, I gotta dumb it down, but like in all essence, it is what it is, bro. Like just make it more simple. 800s, like their best run at a 2-second differential, or like your second lap is slower than your first lap. Why can't I spell concrete? I'm starting to get worried for myself there. No, but that's skin color, isn't it? So sandstone. Okay, cool. Let there be light. There's not much to go off of, so he's kind of kicking out. If I was to get into like position in real life, like okay, I probably want my foot to be flat. Yeah, Jesus Christ, I can't spell for like my life, bro. Okay, so here we go again. You know what? You can have 2 toes because a human foot. Why does it look like a crown? Yeah, that's decent. I think. Okay, that looks decent actually. Okay, now we're starting to build out the first leg. Okay, so either way, yeah, back to track stuff. So either way, running a 2 to 3-second differential is quite hard, but like it's kind of easy at the sense that like you go out in like 27 seconds at the 200, you can come back in like 58, and then no, you only have to run 60 seconds. But I don't know about y'all folks, but like for me, that 600 is devious. That 600 is usually where the race is decided. Since the race is decided there, you kind of have to like use your moves wisely. If you don't use your moves wisely, you'll just kind of like end up screwed. Oh my god, it's nearly 5. I actually enjoyed this recording. I think it's just because I get to like talk about what I do. So at the 600, you gotta be ready to go, unless like, because if you fall apart in the 600, you're pretty much done for the entire race. So that's like the place I'm like really trying to like think about, like visualize like what is the 600 gonna feel like? How can I like avoid, you know, dying? I'm running with one of my friends actually. I'll call him, I'm not sure if I can like mention his name in the video. I'm not sure if you wanna. Let's call him Sheep. So I'm running with one of my friends Sheep, and he was just like, and he's like pretty similar to me. The thing is, he's already qualified for that, so just casually dying to call. So I'm like I want to pull something out. So I'm not gonna lie, that's looking decent. Usually my builds are like atrocious, but like this one's actually pretty decent. Every time I like go away for like even like just a split second, or I just thought of like 10 different topics to talk about. Cool recording. I'm either gonna be very happy or it is what it is. Like at this point, the hay's already in the barn. Like if I'm thinking about it, like let's say all your training is like hay, and every time you go into a race, you're basically lighting that hay on fire and trying to see who can start the biggest fire. If the hay's already in the barn, fire's already there. Like anything you do in like the thing couple days, like the week or like the next couple days leading up to the race, I feel it's just kindling. So like you can, what's it called? So like you can either get your fire started better or early or whatever. At least way, that's all I have to say about the track. It'll probably pop up again, but you know what's funny actually? I'm not actually the most clouded person at my school. There's this like one game. Oh no. Okay, this one girl with like, I think, what is it? 10,000, not 10,000, I have 10,000, but 25,000 followers on like TikTok. And I don't know if that generally equates to clout. Because if you're equating stuff to clout, it should be what you can get out of it, I think. And if you have a community that actually like enjoys your stuff. On TikTok, I think I had a little of a community that like enjoyed my stuff. I enjoyed like my time on TikTok. Like that's why I don't do TikToks right now. Yeah, because I realized later in my journey that like, what do you want to do for like next couple years? And I was just at a breaking point with shorts where I couldn't actually do what I wanted to do. Like that kills. Because the whole point, like for me in content, is to be able to do something I like doing and possibly earn money from it. Like I'm not gonna like go and joke around. I don't think I'm like all focused on money. I don't think I get up in the morning and I just think, how can I get money today? I don't really think like that. But I do think on a long-term scale of like, bro, like you're 17, like college is coming. I'd at least like you to have like some kind of like money. Speaking of money, actually, driver's license. I gotta get one. I have like a bunch of friends who already got their driver's license. Like we're waiting for this like for the rest of their like the most of their lives, and I'm just like, because I come from like New York where like, bro, you don't really need a driver's license at all. If you can walk it, train it, bike it, like, bro, what do you need a driver's license for? So like that was kind of like my headspace going into here, and it has been proved wrong multiple times, mostly by the fact of 40-minute walk. A lot of things about suburbia actually suck. Like not many people realize. Like, everyone's like house, but like nobody realizes that house is in the middle of nowhere, bro. Like, okay, here's what pissing me off like the most about suburbia. Literally, like a lot of roads that should connect just don't connect. Like they, instead of like connecting a road that would have like linked up like, let's say, the hospital and the grocery, they were like no, and built like a house in front of it. So now you have to like go travel 10 extra minutes. And like I look back at it, it's like so stupid. Like what are you doing? Like anyone with any planning sense would have just said no, like this doesn't make any sense at all. But I don't think they had that with suburban like places. They were just like, okay, we have this place, we have this plot of land, let's like fuck it up and then tell people to live on it. Say it's like great. It's like great, and what's it called? Like it'll get you away from black people. Like I'm not even joking. Like look it up, like fucking redlining or whatever shit. I'm not sure if I can accurately define myself as a history buff anymore. Well, I've never defined myself. I've never like genuinely gotten into a conversation. It's just like, oh, I'm a history buff. Like I've genuinely never done that. But I've always been someone that's like, you know, interested in like kind of good at history. Don't expect like any like fucking oversimplified videos soon. I wonder how like that team at Oversimplified does their like stuff. When I get big enough to like, you know, contact people like that, I genuinely like to see their process. I feel like that's like the most important thing. Process. Everyone sees like the $1 million brand deal, but no one sees the fucking years of you in the dungeon. And it sucks so bad. It's just like, oh yeah, Twitch streamers have like the easiest job. All they do is sit on their ass all day and like react to videos. In all fairness, reaction streamers, I can't even find them on that. But my thing is like, because I'm a content creator myself, and I like, once you create content, you always know like this took up this must have took like a lot, because you would like assume how much it would have taken from you. Like, let's say I'm like a Mr. Beast video. Like a Mr. Beast video, if you told me to film it by myself, edit it, and do all that, it literally genuinely take me like a year. For Mr. Beast, it takes him like, I don't know, like a month. But like genuinely, like I feel like there needs to be like more like documentaries or just behind the scenes when it comes to like streamers and content creators. That's just so people how much work it actually really is. Because what's it called? Because everyone's thinking like it might be easy. And I think streamer is becoming like that new job. Streamer is becoming what YouTuber used to be. Let me put it that way. YouTuber used to be like the cool job. Everyone wanted to be a YouTuber. And then that phase is over. And now like everyone wants to be like a fucking streamer. But like I've watched some people's streams and like, it's not like, I don't want to say like, I hate the saying that, oh, I'm not built for this or I'm not cut out for this. No one is. No one's cut out for anything. Like you might have natural like aptitude at like something. But no one's cut out for like anything. Like if you were just to get up one day and decide to run a marathon and then get angry that like you can't run fast and like get up and say you're not built for it. Well, of course you're not built for it. If you're wondering why I'm like quieter now, because my ad just told me to stop yelling. It's like 5 in the morning and I'm recording. But either way, yeah, that not built for anything. That not built for stuff. Like I absolutely hate it. But like when it comes to like people in streaming, like people just assume that like they can do it they can do exactly what like their favorite streamers do and be successful. But the thing is, no, you can't, because these guys have built up like an audience, of you included, of people who really like their content, who will support them. Like to this day, I still will never understand reaction channels and how they're so successful, because there's never been an event where I haven't saw it. Why don't I just watch it myself? Or what's it called? Or why don't I watch someone I care about react to it? It's like anybody can sit there and like go, ooh, as a video plays. Anybody can sit there and do that. Like I guess like you have to be like actually talented to have like funny or smart reactions. But like reaction channels, like someone, like I would hope someone proves me wrong. Like someone can show me the behind the scenes of a reaction channel and just show me like that, like, oh, it's actually really hard amounts of work. Then I'd like have more respect for it. But so far, all I've seen is like if I wanted to make a reaction video, I can make like, I think like in the time it takes me to make like one of these Minecraft videos, or even like just one of my other like gaming long form videos, I could record like, I don't know, 25 reaction videos. I could have one scheduled for every day of the fucking month. So like reaction content, like I'm fine with if you say reaction content is lazy, but I really would have a problem if you just say content creation as a whole is lazy. Like, or just streaming. Because, you know, since everyone's like wants to be a streamer nowadays, I'd say streaming is a pretty hard like place to go. Yeah, I used to stream. Like, bro, I was I think I got affiliate in like Twitch affiliate in like a month, which is like incredibly fast compared to like how long it takes most people. Like most people, it could take like a year or 2 years. Here's what I used to do. Like, I used to play Brawlhalla. I used to do playing with viewer streams, and people would just hop in and we play games. And then what's it called? I used to do like little Twitch alerts, like all that. Like, it used to be like super fun, and like people would tune in to like come play like the games with me. I really enjoyed Twitch, but I think it got to a point with me where like I just kind of like fucking burned out and was just like, yeah, I genuinely can't do this, because I like Twitch streaming genuinely, but like the thing is like being live, that because fucking up on live, I think it hurts more than fucking up offline. Because if I fuck up here, like look, if I place that block there, like if I cut that out of the video, no one will see it. But if you fuck up on live, like everyone's gonna see it. But so far progress is looking pretty good. Like I'm not gonna lie, he has like the toes, they're not toe-in, but like overall, like I probably extend like the back of him a bit, but like it's kind of like just making sense. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of am impressed by my building skills. But I mean, I guess it's really hard to fuck up like black and white. I wonder how I'm gonna do the fucking barbell, that's the question. So yeah, either way, yeah, like I just say more like creator documentaries, because like when I was talking to his friend, he was just like, and it's like I couldn't change his mind almost. Like he was just like, I said the exact same thing to him, and he was just like, yeah. But I could tell, like, he didn't believe it. He said this line, like, oh, they just do what I do in my free time for money. Like, I don't want to say content creation is, like, this hard-ass job. But on one hand, it is. Like, what's it called? Like, I say every job has a different degree of hard. Like, if you clock in and work at McDonald's, of course, what's it called? Of course your job is hard, right? You have to deal with people. Like, of course your, like, job is hard if you work in and clock at McDonald's. Or if, like, you're some, like, mega CEO or something like that. Of course your job is hard because like you're the CEO of a company, or like fireman or military guy. Like all these things are hard. They have to realize they're all different types of hard. We don't compare like a military guy and a teacher and then we say we don't compare them and say, oh, the military guy, his job is so much harder than a teacher's. We never compare the two, and that's what we do with content creation. We compare the two when they all have different types of hard. I guess like it's perceived hardness of the job. Maybe it's like a fallacy. Like maybe like someone will come out with like this study one day and they'll be like, okay, so here's like the perceived job like easiness fallacy. Like just to finish off, like yeah, I really respect like creators like Ludwig and like all of them because like they work extremely hard to like do what they do. And then to only have people like just come up and say, ooh, I could do that. And like a lot of people, yeah, you can do it, but you're just not gonna be good as Ludwig. You're not gonna be good as Moist Critical. Like you're shit. It's okay to say you're shit. It's what you do after that. If you say you're shit and then like never attempt like any kind of content again, well then you will say shit. And then that saying will become true. But if you're shit now and then you get up every day and just say, you know what? I'm not gonna be shit and just work on something, like you'll be less shit. That's literally what I've done for like I think the past couple of years. It's like in all honesty, I could have said like years ago that my content was shit and just never upload it again. But I enjoy this enough to like keep doing it in my spare time. Yeah, as I see it, humans have like 2 types of energy. What the hell is going on here? I guess see, this is all the muscle. Bats. So yeah, there are 2 types of energy. And like at least in my head, it's like you have your mental energy and you have your physical energy. Mental energy is spent like when you like put real mental energy into a task. So like making these YouTube videos is more mental energy. Like it's not physical because like I'm kind of at my desk, but physical energy, physical energy, it takes like very little of. So physical energy I use like when I'm running. And I think you need like a balance of like both being taken from you. Because you kind of just sit around with both, you just can't sleep at night because bro, you're gonna hop into bed and you're just gonna be like, I'm not tired. And you're gonna be like, yeah, of course you aren't tired because you didn't do anything. And for me at least, I need to use both energies. Like, if I don't run in a day, like I'm just gonna like toss and turn. Well, if I don't like create content, my mind just won't like shut off. And I'm never been the type to like get up from my bed to go and try and like work on content because that's just like at that point you're just like, what are you doing? And cool, we have these of like just mashes like overall stuff. Okay, so I should probably do toes down here as well. Okay, cool. No, now it looks like a staircase. Okay, cool. So mash is kind of like underside. It's kind of like made the thumbnail yesterday for this video. It's a pretty sick thumbnail. I think it's one of the best I've ever made. Okay, so now we gotta get to like Mash himself. So what else do I gotta talk about? Okay, so race from yesterday was not my best. I ran 2:13 for the 8, which all things considered was still a pretty shit race. Like could have done better. It's like I basically wasn't woken up for like most of it. Like if you're a runner, you'll know I'm talking in the sense of like I didn't wake up. Like the gun went off, but like it's like I wasn't really there. And you know, today I considered taking the day off and just being like, you know, it's my day to wallow. I genuinely considered that. But then for some ungodly reason, I'm out here again. That makes me think that like, yeah, then I realized that no matter what I do, kinda stuck in this loop. Kinda gotta work. Because I only have 9 months and I think, what is it, 27 days to make this into a job. That seems really scary when I think about it, honestly. Oh, it should be like this. Okay. But either way, Mash is coming really well. Like I'm getting all the little details of clothes correct. So far I have his feet. All your favorite building YouTubers, they all do like their weird world edit techniques and blah blah blah. See me, use 2 fingers. No, not even 2. I use 1 finger and a mouse click and I make good art. So it should stretch up 1 more and do that again. Cool. So what else do I have to? I was thinking a lot of things to talk about yesterday, but I just kind of never said any of them. Yeah, just like mostly I'm thinking in the current. I've just recently watched a Japanese motivational guy. Kind of get amped up for this recording for the most part. He does make a good point that like I can't consistently think about yesterday's race. I watched the footage back. This wasn't a good race. I think I'll just have some like that, you know? So I think it's what I do after the race that really defines me, you know? So even though like I have a 60 today, I don't want to fucking go out and run a 60, but I'm gonna go do it later anyway. Because genuinely today I was just thinking about like, yeah, not gonna record, not gonna do much. It's gonna kind of sit around. But if I sit around, what good is that, huh? Okay, so now we need to start building up. Okay, I'm gonna use the black concrete. You know what, guys, in the comments, do you all know the meaning of disingenuous? Because I really don't. Because I hear the word quite a lot now. It's like a new word that's been floated, and I just don't know what it truly means. Because they're like, oh, you don't want to be disingenuous. I'm like, what even is that? Okay, I did this wrong. He's like inside the pants. He's not supposed to be outside the pants. You can kind of bulge back in a second. Working with black concrete is going to be hard on it. I feel like if I was better at making videos, I'd make a lot more of those. Because they just take long to make, but they're always like good. But I don't really have, not that I don't have the time. I have the time, but like I'm not sure if I want to like go into that like level of quality just as yet. Especially with my skills. Yeah, you can spend 10 million hours on your video, but like if you still don't have the skill, it doesn't make sense. Okay, so now to actually do the body outline. Yeah. Well, yeah, bats have taken a home inside of Mash's leg, I guess. But I always remember the Steph is cold quote, which is, you can cry getting that work in, you can cry because you're a loser. And one seems infinitely better than the other, right? If you cry because you're a loser, you cry, you just stay there and cry. But if like you cry on the treadmill, you cry because you're getting better. Okay, so abs are kind of coming in ish. Like maybe if I just block them out a bit more. I'll label the video mash in my building mash while talking about my existential thoughts. You know what I found actually a cool thing in this day and age? When I was growing up, YouTube, being a YouTuber was like kind of like almost this like weird thing. Like I remember being in like middle school, elementary school, people would like fucking play my videos in class, like shit was bad. Now when I tell people I'm a YouTuber, people like genuinely just like they just actually like they're just like, oh cool, and just fuck off. Like it like once you tell someone you're a YouTuber, if you're like famous, I don't think it ever comes up in conversation again. And it's like so weird because like when I came to like this new school, I had never told anyone that I did YouTube or anything like that. They were just like they just said like, oh, track guy. Didn't really do much other than that. To be honest, that's like kind of what I've become though. Like the amount of stuff I probably missed just for making videos or for doing track, probably like a great amount. Okay, so we're building out like the rest of Master's body. I think we're nearly done, honestly. All we gotta do is all we gotta do is build this arm. And this is me building off a picture. This is not me building off like any kind of thing. You know what? That makes me wonder. Are Minecraft builders actually good at drawing? And vice versa. Okay, so now we gotta build out the back. The back, if you think about the human back, it's kind of like a spring. Like a hot spring. Because we quite, like if you think about the human back, we quite literally have wings. Yeah. So you just kind of round it out like this. Has anyone else seen JC Plays, I think his name is? He does all like the redstone tutorials for Bedrock, because I used to play in Bedrock and like, bro, I used to basically be like town builder because no one else had the patience to build farms. I can always remember as soon as the server would start and like people started getting into not room, like the age-ish for enchants, they'll just be like, bro, build an enchantment table quick. Not enchantment table, an XP grinder. And whenever it broke, what's it called? They always came to me. So funny memories on it. Okay, so back, we got the back V. So that means we just have to round out the shoulders, which shouldn't be too hard, actually. Yeah, it looks jank. I'm not gonna lie, it looks jank. While I'm here, I might as well tell y'all about the scrap videos one of the scrap videos I had. I actually scrapped this one last week because I wanted to come actually make this one. So either way, yeah. Videos that like were in production but got left. My Shrek video, one of my anime ones from back in the day. A piece of me does want to like, go back and like give those videos an ending. So they can like finally rest in peace somewhere. Like I got a fucking world record for like the Shrek one. Then what's it called? Then like I lost the world record and I was just like, can I really even make the video anymore? And I just couldn't be bothered to go back and like snag it from like the 3 other people who was doing like insane time decreases. Like, it makes no sense to have a video be like, oh, I got the world record, but you don't actually have the world record anymore. You previously got it. Like, I think you make one of those videos when you have the world record, not after. You know, it's weird. People have very contradicting advice when it comes to YouTube. Some places will tell you be super energetic, hype your personality to like 10. Like, my personality isn't always 10. It can be 10, but it isn't always 10. So, like, you'll have times, like, where I'm just, like, the greatest guy you've ever met. Like, you know, that's actually something I catch with people. People meet me and they're like, oh, this guy's so cool, blah, blah, blah. And, like, a couple months will go by and they're just like, just him. I'd like to figure out why that is. Maybe it's familiarity or whatever the fuck, but, yeah. So we have arms that coming to meet. So now, like this, we can start to get some progress. But as of right now, here's like what we got for Mashle. Working on the upper body. Like, yeah, being like energy on 10 and like content, right? On one hand, you could put your energy on 10 and like have people fall in love with this version of you that's like, you know, very energetic, blah blah blah, right? And then you can have like yourself casually, which is not very energetic. Like me, I can be very energetic. I do like making really fun scripts. So like what's it called? So like where I could insert like little chunks of like me and stuff like that. Okay, cool. Now it's all coming together. Maybe we'll space out the muscles a bit more. Okay. Abs look a smidge bit better. I like them like this compared to like the bunch. I've been thinking in the sense of like, bro, I was thinking about like my goals this year and what I wanted to do and how I'm gonna go all in. And I recognize that like I want to be a nationals runner and also do YouTube. They both take a lot of time and effort. But let's be honest, I'm not disciplined as I think I am because like going outside and running is not that hard. It's not. Like, you'll get the odd day that, oh, you don't want to go outside and run, but like, going outside and running is not that hard. Like, after you've done it a lot of times, like, it's not really, you're not really that. It actually is fun. Like, I'm actually kind of like low-key kind of hyped for my like 13-mile run later today. Tell y'all how that goes in my next section. But what I really like want to speak about is like I'm not gonna lie, I've been quite a pussy. I don't know if it's like I don't want to blame the education system and be like, oh, the education system is why I came out this way and blah blah blah. If the education system wasn't this and that and the third, I would be better off. Because that's a pussy's ways out. Like that's a pussy's ways out, bro. Like of course they didn't train you to be a boss or anything like that. I'm not gonna deny that. Because they didn't do that, you should want to. Oh, I just had an idea. Okay, so there should be a kind of uptick right here. Yeah. So, like, just because they didn't train you to be a boss doesn't mean you can't become one. It's just gonna take, like, a lot of work out of you. And I really want to make, like, my own money this week, because I'm thinking about telling my mom to, like, stop giving me allowance. Just to really emphasize the fact that I'm broke. Just to really go push myself. Because, like, I can't, like, there's a piece of my mind that just genuinely, it can't take, like, just being like, oh, yeah, mommy's money's coming at the end of the month. Don't worry, you're not broke, mommy's money's here. Like, no. Like, you shouldn't, like, I shouldn't be relying on that, you know? So, I'm gonna, like, I might actually stop giving me allowance. Just so I can really focus on, like, hey, you're actually broke. Go fix it. Like, because if I'm actually broke, the fuck is that? Okay, it's supposed to go cross. If I'm actually broke, my brain is gonna like, it's probably gonna upload more videos. It's gonna want to upload more videos, find out more ways, you know. Everyone wants money, you know. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and joke around with you guys and be like, oh, I don't want money. This is purely a creative endeavor. Money's part of it. The creativity gets better because of it. I'm not gonna like go down the path of like, oh, I'm gonna only chase money, and like gonna screw over people. Like, no, that's a retarded path. You go down that path, I think you lose ultimately. You lose like friendships, you lose partnerships, you lose deals, you lose like everything. You lose time with your family. Like only focus on profits is like honestly like I don't know. It's one of the worst things you could do. And you know what's weird? I heard this from Hamza recently. Is that he would have night sweat if he lived like how I live, which really puts it into perspective. And like I've been okay with mediocre for so fucking long. Like it's okay. Like I low-key do. Like there's a couple things I need to do. So like you just have to like get it out of your system. Like this morning, bro, I was just like, oh yeah, the bed's sore. I'm not gonna get out. Because like I wanted to wake up at 3:30 today. I need to like break the cycle of like my sleep being all fucked. So like I'm thinking like just a radical adjustment would do it. Like set 10 alarms or something like that. But you know I actually am. Like for my next 20 videos, I was thinking about this recently. Like before I go all out on like making money, I wanted to make like my next 20 videos in like different styles. Like different styles I've even never tried before. Just to make sure that like when I truly lock in on a style, I know it's one like I enjoy. To be honest, I don't know what it comes to about skill mixes. I've recently watched Doug's guide on being a content creator. So it's like everyone has a skill mix, like two things that really stand out about them. Like I think it's red, like, For me, it's like my voice, I guess. Like people say I can voice like Morgan Freeman. Like they say I have a like my even down to my cousin, he even said like I have a voice for like a story time YouTuber or some shit like that. Kind of story time YouTube. I've done it in the past. Yeah, one bicep is bigger than the other. That's what fucking was with. Like next couple of videos I want to make won't just be the regular Minecraft nor the gaming videos. Like hell, I might make another anime video. Like as you can see, I'm combining like anime and Minecraft right now. For some reason, no one's ever done it successfully. You know what I just realized, right? I'm in the stupid part of what is it making money, where I really just need to put my nose to the grindstone. Where if I did something like, let's say I just like recorded like a video and posted it every single day, I'd probably do better. I just need to like stop being like all jittery about how I do things. See my like current upload, I shouldn't be proud because what's it called? Because like, yeah, I'm here, I'm doing something, but at the same time, you're inconsistent. I feel like inconsistency is my biggest killer. I have a plan, right? Inconsistency is a genuine killer of mine. Okay, we're just building out Mash's shit right now. I pray he doesn't look cursed. And it's funny, I've never seen anyone actually do this, so I feel like someone's gonna come onto the channel and be like, oh yeah, Mash, building Mash in Minecraft. I've been waiting for one of these videos, and they're just gonna be like, oh, what the fuck? Just give him a strong ass jaw. But I've been training a lot more, going in the mornings and like lifting and then running. Like, bro, it's actually been nice. Okay, sink. That's like pretty much the bottom half of them down. So I can start filling it in because his sided profile is great. Kind of the marshmallow face. So okay, cool. I feel like that's big enough. Maybe one more layer. Because I'm gonna like sculpt this face out. It'll be like One Punch Man stylish for now until I can like sculpt out his hair. Which is pretty easy. It's a fucking mole cut. He looks like a Lego character. I think I want to add his mark. Yeah, One Punch Man style-esque. Just go down to his neck. I'm gonna just take a limb and say it goes down to his neck. Because we never actually see most of it. Okay, and it kind of covers up pieces of it. Oh my god, no. No, no. Oh, wait. Oh. If I move the entire hairstyle up a bit, and just make the head longer, I guess. You can just have a longer neck. See, now we have Mega Mind, but if you just go like so, it's now all hair. Feel what I'm saying? Feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be a little bit, but we're gonna have to drape down. I think we can shave off this top piece. I know all like the builders are probably gonna like be like, oh yeah, world edit. I'm probably gonna add like a video like next week of like some guy who saw my video and is just like, yeah, here's how to build Mash properly. Don't make this mistake. You know, I just thought of a video for this video, title for this video, Minecraft. I mean, my Mashle, Minecraft and mistakes. Mashle, muscles and mistakes. Hey, that's actually pretty good. I cannot just add his nose. I think button will do it. Ooh, that's actually pretty decent. I kind of like that. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. I'm not gonna lie, this might be one of the best builds I've ever done, considering I don't build much. I don't know. Could you see it? Could you see it? Could you see that I'm like not like a all the time builder? Okay, let's connect this traps now. This should just kind of stray into here, like so. He should have a little neck showing. Yo, I actually kind of like this. Okay, let's just... There's a couple things I have to do, like stretch out his neck a bit, but I think we have... Nah, I shouldn't say that. Maybe I should do like one of those sponsored segments, see if I can get sponsored for this video. Like anyone would sponsor me. So, no, he looks like Peter Griffin now. There we go. Okay, now it's time to build the weights. Okay, now we just kind of build this into a circle, which is harder than said. Harder done said than done, but easier said than done. Fuck, what's to say? Oh my god. But if geometry has taught me anything, which it hasn't, that I should just be able to do this. Yeah, and it makes a pretty decent circle. This one only has that because if we do that, okay, so now all we gotta do is just bring it around town. Bring it around town. First you do this, then this, then this, then this little scribble. You know what this reminds me of? Like, if you played Minecraft Story Mode, do you know like the orders of the stone? I feel like Ivor is gonna pop out any second now. So then we have to do this 3 times, so we just do it again. I think this might be the most tedious part of the build. I hate how anything you want to do comes with friction. Like, bro, why not just not come with friction? Why not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Like, why not? Like, bro, like if it was like literally frictionless for me to go work on videos or wake up, I would probably do this all the time. But I think it's that friction that makes it worse. I don't know. Because if you can overcome the friction every morning, you're gonna be better than most. Than all those who can't overcome the friction. Yeah, my brain argues in both ways. It's weird. God fucking damn it. Yeah, there's bats in the weight. See, there's bats in his leg and the bats in the weights. That's what he lifts. Bats. That's why he has all this magical power. It's bats. Just all bats. But I discovered some new things. Not like about Mashle itself. Oh yeah, I did discover something new in Mashle. I hate that the bats are what he's lifting. Like, I enjoy doing this video because, like, bro, all my videos are challenge videos or, like, videos that, like, take, like, just basically knock the shit out of me. All videos, like, I'm coming to the realization that all videos are work. I just have to decide what work I want to do. Like, what work do I love doing and wouldn't mind the strenuous of? That's a really good question. So, like, I gotta experiment a lot. Like, I'm gonna be experimenting with a lot of videos. Like I came up with like a list, I think, of the next 20 videos. And they're gonna be like a lot of different things. It's coming up to my 50th video anniversary. Like my 50th ever video. Not like short, like video. So it won't show on the channel. As in like, oh, this is your 50th video officially. It's gonna show up as like, oh, here's another video you made. But it's gonna be my 50th ever like long form video upload on this channel. And that makes this place like the most consistent place I've been with content in years. Like, I do have like a lot of regrets, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when it comes to content, like streaming, like I feel like I could have took that somewhere, but like at the same time, I'm just like, I know when it's not right. Like, I used to do like when I used to do TikTok, I have like 10K followers on TikTok, but like you start to realize pretty soon when you get followers on TikTok that means like zilch nada. Like, there's very few people who are able to like break out of like that, oh, did you see the funny TikTok? Did you see the funny guy on TikTok? There's a lot of people who aren't able to break out of that and are just like, oh yeah, you saw like the Bantalord or whatever, right? Or like Charlie D'Amelio, like those guys broke out of the funny TikTok girl or guy kind of thing. A lot of people aren't able to break out of that. So that's the whole reason why we have the phenomena of like people who have like 10 million followers on TikTok and you just don't know who they fucking are. Like, anyone with 10 million followers on YouTube, you know who they are. Like, there's no chance in hell you don't know who they are. Unless, like, you live under a rock. Like, I admit I am one of those who live under a rock. Like, Hank Green. Like, I've never watched, like, a single Hank Green video in my life. But I did see his retirement. Speaking of retirement, that'd be an odd thing. What's it called? I don't ever see myself really retiring. Like, I do want to be one of those 6-year-olds on the platform. Like, my content would probably pivot. Like, what's it called? Because if I'm like 6-year-old man, like, imagine I'm running an SMP with like my fucking son. Like, that'd be funny as shit. Like, 6-year-old dad plays SMP with his like 13-year-old son or something like that. That'd be something cool. That'd be something I want to try. Okay, and that's weight 1 down. So now all we need is the last weight. Oh yeah, I just finished watching the Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm not gonna lie, that's some of the best shit I've seen in like a good minute, honestly. Yeah, like, I feel like there is like a better ration of content coming. Like, Mr. Beastification's kind of leaving. But I kind of hate the raw video style already. And I know what's it called. I know I'm kind of like filming a kind of weird one already. But like, Mr. Beastification, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty good time. The videos are all like dopamine edited and shit. But like, at the same time, there were content creators who could like live like that. Those guys are gonna like either have to adapt or die pretty soon, which is gonna be like pretty interesting to see. So anyone who like grew up on like not grew up on it. I mean, anyone who are just like dopamine filled style edits gonna have to like get used to like raw videos. And to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really fucking like the idea of like all of a sudden the content just switching over to raw style. I feel like there's like it's gonna be a gradual shift. People are still gonna do dopamine edits and blah blah blah. No, but like, yeah, something is not right. Some ain't right. Yeah, but like, dopamine edits are gonna be like, I think like they should be like kind of like kept in a sense, but like you can just slow them down a bit. People, I know most people aren't gonna like go fully raw. Like you're not gonna see like, I don't think there's gonna be many raw unedited Minecraft Let's Plays anytime soon, because people got tired of those real fucking fast. But I feel like raw also is gonna have to deal with the problem of the ceiling, the barrier to entry is so fucking low. Like at least with dopamine style, like the editing kind of kept people like away from it. The ceiling's gonna be so fucking low. I can imagine us being like spammed with like shit people. Okay, that's a bad way to say it. Like shit content creators. Like I admit everyone's like shit until they're not shit, but at the same time, like any like 13-year-old in their mom's basement is now going to like be uploading raw videos. But I mean, if the information's all there, fine. I feel like it's gonna be a trend that's like everyone's gonna hop on and I'm just gonna be like, oh my god. I genuinely like feel like raw videos, like a lot of people like them because, you know, emotional investment and blah blah blah. Fair. But like when I come onto YouTube, like for the most part, like I'm not looking to be emotionally like maybe that's like a small percentage of people, or like a huge one, I don't know. Like if I'm feeling something emotionally, I'm trying to figure out why. I'm trying to fix the problem. Like I'm not trying to come on YouTube and be like, okay, I feel emotionally bad, time to watch some YouTube. That's not how things should work, or at least they don't work that way in my head. One done. But like there's like, yeah, so on the topic of videos, like there's a lot I'm gonna be making over the next couple weeks. Like you can expect like lots of weird shit. Like maybe I'll make a song, like an OG original song, or like some like really good animation. I don't know, anime in like fucking years. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like maybe a day in the life. Day in the life. Like I want to make when I at least have something like really good to show y'all. Like I know that's not what a day in the life is about. It's about like, it's a day in your average life. I mean, like, I want to do when I'm successful. In the sense of like, I'm making some money off this. Like, if I'm making like $100 a month off this, like, I'll show you exactly what I do with my life. Like, pretty soon I'm gonna have to like, but like, college is coming, so pretty soon I have to like, kind of like tighten up and just be like, I appreciate that college is coming, just so that I get some sense of urgency. Because right now I've been kind of just forcing myself to work in the sense that like this morning when I get up again, I didn't want to work. Basically, I just kind of sat down in bed and just kind of like dreamed, but like kind of like in between sleep. The weird thing is all I thought about was working. Working and running. There's a bit of money and other stuff spliced in there, but like for the majority you're just working and running. So it shows you what you should be working on. I really can't believe I built this entire thing. Like usually I don't build much. Like, usually I'm not the builder type. But today has like been really fun. Maybe I'll like bulk up the bar a bit so it looks more strong. I can't even get them all in frame. What the fuck? How would I do a song? If I do a song cover, like I have to choose a song like I want to be good at the vocal range for it. Because as you can see, I have a really low vocal range. Well, I wouldn't say really low, but like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like people say I have good voice for like narration. The brown pandas walk across the horizon. Their predators are nearing. Like something like that. Like most people say I have like good voice for like voiceovers, documentaries, which is kind of funny because I do that for a living. Very nice, honestly. So I'm very good at speaking. For some reason, when it comes to like speaking in general, I'm pretty good at it. But you know something I've realized? A lot of people can't communicate with me or they need to act like, what did you say? What I realize is I speak very low. Like if I'm talking to someone in the hallway, like I just don't have voice I don't. But like most of the time, like I just don't have voice regulation. Other times people be like, why are you so loud? And I'm just like, cause people don't hear me fucking wise. Like it's a very weird paradox. Like some days I'm gonna have to find like the right level. Like cause like there's some times where I'm like I'm just gonna be like fucking screeching and like not even notice. It doesn't feel like a massive accomplishment to finish Mash, but at the same time, it actually is insane that I've actually like sat down and finished them, because I honestly thought I would scrap this video. I started getting tired and like thought like, what am I gonna talk about during this and like blah blah blah. I think I'm gonna keep it like kind of raw edited at least, with like little bits of me talking, like all the interesting bits of me talking I'm gonna like put in the video. Actually, no, I can't say that yet. I want to make the bar stronger. Like the bar should at least have to. Okay, and here we have Mash Burn Dead. Editing me, get a little screenshots of this guy.
Now singing bing bong bong bing bong bong bing bong bong boom.